Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back on a permission that we've done quite a few times, but we're going to be trying some different fields. And as you can see behind me, there's a beautiful 14th century timber church, mostly timber. It's been kind of redone over the past couple centuries. And this has been here since the 14th century, and there's been lots of activity around this area, around this town as a whole. I'm not obviously going to say the town, but this town has Saxon origin, and of course we've had quite a few hammer coins on some of the other fields that we've done more. But we're going to try some of the fields on the farm side, because usually we cross a road, and we haven't really done them much. We've had a Roman coin off one of the fields, so hopefully we're going to get some Romans today if we're lucky, and hopefully some hammered coins, because we haven't had any off of these fields. But I'm very excited. It's going to be a great day. Let's get to it. So we walked into this field. As you can see, the gate is right there. And we haven't really done this field much, probably in total we've done it for like an hour and a half a few months ago. But the ground is nice, the grass is nice and short, ground's really soft. So it looks all right, but we haven't had much luck. There's lots of junk up that side. I wasn't expecting much. And my dad had his first little signal over there, my detector's over there, as you can see. And he said it was a little 78. And he's had a hammered coin already. We've never had a hammered coin from this side. I said that earlier. And he's only gone and got one on the first signal, not even like the second one, the first signal. It's just down there, as you can see. It's a really small one. I don't know what it is yet. I haven't rubbed it at all, but I'm going to get it on the closer camera and get a clean up for you. This is going to be a very good day. Look at that. It was nice and shallow. It was just on the top. And look. Oh, look at that. What is that? It looks like a little Charles, but I'm not too sure. I haven't got any water, so I don't want to rub that off. Can't, it's a bit stiff, but... Oh yeah, it's a Charles. Look, you can see his head there. Oh, beautiful. I think it's going to be a penny. Oh, there we go. It's come off. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, it's a nice condition one as well. I honestly cannot believe that. We decided to come on this big field just down the side because there's a river right next to us, and that clearly shows there's lots of activity. That links back to the church as well, because from that church there's a footpath coming down that goes alongside this field. That is amazing. I'm going to say a Charles I penny, so he reigned 1625 to 1649. Wow, what a start. Happy Father's Day, cameraman. I cannot believe that. The reason I said Happy Father's Day is because it's Father's Day today. I'll be posting this the week after. And that's his Father's Day present. Done. No more hammers for him. I need to get one now. But I've got an amazing signal here. It's a 92. But it started off quite scratchy, no number. And then I pulled it out and I put my pinpointer down there, as you can see. And it's right there. Just there. So hopefully I'm going to get my little dagger and I'm going to just gently pull out a nice hammered coin. I honestly can't believe that. We were talking about how we've never done the fields on the farm side as much. And then look, first signal, my dad gets a hammered. Right, it's right here. I do it all. That's it there. Is that it? No, that might be a stone, I think. Right, let's get it out, come on. Come on. Oh, there's so many stones. Oh, there we go. Come on. It's right there. I think it's something really small. If it takes me a while, I'll come back to you. Because it is something tiny, I think. There we go. It's right there. Can we see anything? Oh, I think that's it there. That looks a bit trashy, I think. No, all that for a tiny bit of lead. Never mind though, on to the next. Wow, you can tell we're getting some amazing conditions today. The fields are in amazing conditions because look how deep that is. That was all the way down there. That's probably at least 10 inches. And look, what I just flicked out. A beautiful, probably 14th century buckle. It's not an annular buckle. These are called something, but it's similar, but it's got the bar across the middle, and you can see there's a little slit. I think it was there where the pins clearly rested. But beautiful emerald green colour. Luckily, I haven't scraped it at all because it was very hard to get it, but that is beautiful. That's amazing. Hopefully, that'll clean up lovely, and maybe there's some detail on there, but gotta wait to the end for that. But this is going amazing so far. This field is honestly full of signals. It makes a change already because all the fields that we've done, lots which are over the road, where we've had quite a few hammers and really nice bits, we've done pretty much to death. And you go on there and there's hardly any signals. But this field just shows we've hardly done it because you literally walk every 5 metres as a signal. And some of them are nice ones. My dad's got an 89 here. He said he's certain it's a coin. It's in the clod here. It better be a coin. It should be in here. There we go. Get my little digging tool out and let's have a look. Oh, there's something shiny down there and it's a washer. Oh my goodness, that scared me. I saw that little shiny rim, but of course, it's a little washer. But I've got quite a nice signal over there, and if it's anything good, I'll show you. Next little find here, I think it's going to be a nice little spindle well, but a spherical one, not like a round circle one, if that makes sense. You've got the hole going through. Could have been some other sort of weight, but I would say a spindle well. So it would have been hanging at the end of a loom to keep the tension while sewing, which is great. No detail, sadly, but that is a nice find. And if it isn't one of those, it's definitely some other sort of weight, definitely from the kind of 14, maybe 1500s, which is great. Look at that, lovely little buckle fragment there. The reason I didn't film that because it was a 78, but it was really shallow and it was really loud, so I thought it was just gonna be junk, but there's definitely some nice detail on there. It's probably gonna be Georgian, although there's some silvering on there. Right, I'll give it a clean up off camera because it's a bit hard to clean it while filming it, and I'll come back to you, but that is lovely. Hopefully there's some nice detail on there. There we go. Sadly not too much detail, but it's still quite nice though. Nice emerald green. Definitely Georgian. I think it's going to be a shoe buckle. But that is still a nice find, even though there isn't much detail on there, but there's a remnants of, I think there might have been some silver gilding on there, as you can kind of see there. But that is a nice find. I'm very happy with that. Take a look at this signal here. There you go, if you can see that. It's a 96, 97, but it's not really loud. So this signal, where is it? There it is. I'd have thought it's definitely a coin. There's no way it's not a coin. If it is, then I might as well just go home. But there's a very strong chance that it is going to be a silver coin because it's a beautiful signal. It's not like really loud like it's going to be a can. It's nice and quiet, but it's really, oh my goodness, missing the shovel. It's really, there we go, it's really smooth. It's not loud, it's not all over the place. Giving myself lots of room there. Come on, yep, it's in the hole. Oh, wow. Headphones are coming off for this one. Right, hopefully it's not super deep, but if it is, I'll come back to you. Or it might be a bit deep. All right, it's a bit deeper. I'll come back to you when I'm close. Digging signals like that, there's always a chance it's going to be something big. And somehow, it was that. It's copper, so that's probably why I gave a massive signal. And there's some sort of drawer, handle, pulley, machinery. But that is very annoying. That was honestly a perfect signal. But never mind though, let's keep going. Oh, definitely. I think I've just found my first coin of the day. It was a banging signal on this field. It's quite a big field, really. We started all the way down the bottom. That's where I had my my dad had his lovely little Charles first. I had my buckle, a couple other little bits, nothing too special. And we've come up to the top of the field, so which is closer-ish to the church. And I've just had my first coin. It was a banging signal. I think it's going to be a George II, maybe a William III. I'm going to give it a clean up, and hopefully there's a bit of detail. There we go. Sadly, not too much detail on there, but I think it's going to be a William III. And William III reigned from 1694 to 1702 on his own, but then he also reigned with Mary II. So William and Mary together, 1689 to 94. But I'm only saying that because of the thickness of it. Otherwise, I just say it's a George II, so mid-1700s. But hopefully it's going to be William and Mary, which is not a William and Mary, a William III, which is a lot better because it's older. But still, it's a coin, which is always a good sign. This signal here was really, really deep. I got a tiny, tiny little high pitch, and it was a really, really small 94, which I thought it was going to be iron, but it could have been a coin, because last week I had a similar signal, and it turned out to be a William III halfpenny. And look how deep that was. It was right from the bottom. Hold on. Look, cool thing with this pinpoint, it measures it. So that's 8 inches. So that's probably about 9, maybe 10 inches. So very deep. And it's come out and it's in this clod here. And it turned out to be, I ran it over my machine, it's at 84 now. So it's definitely got some legs in it. Hold on, where's it gone? Oh, wait, okay, so hold on. The clod was over here. So is it falling out? Oh my goodness, it fell out the clod when we moved it. And it's a massive bit of lead. Oh, it's a weight though. It's an old lead weight. Oh my goodness. I thought it was a stone, but look, it's a chunky lead weight. You can tell that because it's got the hole going all the way through. But I'll give that a clean up at home. But even though it's nothing special, it's still a good find because it's old. It's really old. That's probably easily 1400s. Again, in a field that we haven't done that much. The oldest thing we've had is kind of George II halfpennies, and that is very good. And also, it shows you just did those really deep signals. It was a scratchy, kind of high-pitched signal, very deep, but that easily could have been a coin. But so I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty happy. Look at that. That is great. My dad's next little find, I think it's going to be a Victorian lead figurine. Look, you've got the horse there. Almost looks like a camel, but I think it's going to be a horse. Legs are just broken off there. And look, you've got a little soldier on the back. You can see its arm there. The head's just broken off. But that is a really, really cool find. Oh, almost looks like there might have been some paint on there, but it's been worn off. But I'd say definitely Victorian. Probably early Victorian. That is amazing. Love finds like that. 80, 81, 82. Nice and loud in the clod. But it's not too big though, so I'm not worried. As you saw this morning, my dad's hammered was in the clod. It was very shallow, so... Oh, there we go, right in the middle. I'm not worried about digging shallower things today. Right, where is it? It's something quite small, which is always good. Just here. Oh, is that it there? Please, please don't be. Oh, no, it is. No. Oh, it's that. It's a tiny bit of, like, melted up alloy. I hate that stuff. That is very annoying. Never mind, though. On to the next. Can you see what I can see? Just down there. That looks to be a little coin. Yeah, I think it's going to be a coin. Yeah, 100%. Great. That was, again, really small little signal. Nice and deep. I think the coin, well, it was on its side, as you can see. That's probably why I gave such a small signal. But I'd say it's going to be a little George II halfpenny there. Nice and thin. Nice and round. So, oh, whoops. 1727 to 1760. Hopefully it'll clean up at the end. I won't clean up now because I want to find more. That's great. Nice little find. Next little find here. This was a really loud signal. It was a 70, super loud, and it sounded, of course, really shallow. And lots of these signals have been, but the conditions are so good. The ground's nice and wet. It's nice and compressed. That loads of deep things are coming up really, really loud and sound shallow, but they're not. And that is definitely going to be a big medieval lead token. Hopefully there's some pattern on it. Oh, Oh no, I think sadly it's blank. No, that's so annoying. But that is a really nice find. It's definitely going to be probably an old farmer's token, a village token, something like that. Probably medieval, maybe 1400s. But sadly there's no detail on. Some have crosses and pellets on, kind of flower designs. But sadly that one's blank, but that's still a really good find. Check out that one. Absolutely beautiful. George V halfpenny there. Stunning condition. Oh, that's amazing. Beautiful emerald green colour. You can just see the date at the bottom there. 1919. Nice and smooth. Beautiful patina. And then still nice and clear. Nice and clear detail. That is lovely. What's that? 3rd mil coin of the day? Wicked. Let's keep them coming. Take a look at that, everyone. That was a 72 banging, quite shallow. And look, I think it's going to be a lovely little Georgian shoe buckle. Oh, look at that. Ooh. I think there's some gold gilding on there. It's made out of pewter, so definitely Georgian. Wow. That is amazing. 99% sure it would be a shoe buckle because it would have bent over the shoe like that, and there would have been the pin bar going across the middle. But I think that's some gold gilding there, yeah. But I'll give that a full clean up at home. I only got like an hour left, but enough time to get another hammered, I hope. But that is a beautiful find. Very, very happy with that. Oh my goodness. So as it is Father's Day, of course, you know, I'm treating my dad. And he's already had a hammer today, you know, doing great. That's all he needs, really. He's already had a couple of bars of chocolate at home and a detecting magazine. And there's this little tree here, as you can see. I say little, it's quite a thick, big oak tree. It's about 5 metres behind my dad. And I've been going around it all day thinking, oh, imagine there's like a medieval purse spill around here. Or there's like a gold sovereign where someone's put it in the tree. And we stopped just by the tree, just had a drink of water, a little break. And now I'm walking off. And my dad's got a little signal next to it. He said it was a scratchy one. And you can probably guess what he's got. He's got another hammered, but it's not any normal hammered. He says he's got a cut half. And we haven't had many cut halves. We've only had like 4 or 5 out of quite a few hammereds. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's down there. Oh my goodness, it definitely is. No way. That is amazing. Right, let me get it on the closer camera. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It's definitely a cut half. It's not broken. It's been purposefully cut on the really gentle because it's definitely going to be an old one. Oh, I can't really see much. Oh, my spray's not working typically. But hold on. There we go. You can. Oh yeah, look, you can see the cross there. Oh, I think I'll come back to you. I'll clean it up off camera in a second, but I think that's a voided long cross. So that's definitely going to be a Henry III, which is very, very old. Henry III reigned from, I'm pretty sure, 1216 to 1272. It's something like that. But I'll come back to you. I'm going to clean it up and hopefully get an exact ID. But that is a beauty. Look at that beauty. 100% I got it right. It's a voided long cross. You can see because of the 2 crosses, the 2 lines. You've got the pellets there. And on this side, you can kind of make out that little line across there, which is his scepter. Scepter, I never say that right, scepter. And it's Henry III. You can kind of just make out some of his hair there. And look, I think you can see H-E. So that would say Henrik. So Henry. And yeah, he reigned 1216 to 1272. And if you don't know, the reason this one's been cut in half is to make it a half penny, basically. So it used to be a full circle, a full penny, but it's been cut in half to make a half penny, which is amazing. That's even more special because we've hardly had any cut hammers, which is amazing. What a beauty. Look at that there. Next little signal. It's turned out to be an American 1 cent. For my American subscribers there, I think a date. You can kind of just see, I think it's 1900 on the dot. Which is lovely. Very beat up, but definitely an old American coin. It's crazy how that is just in the middle of a field in Hampshire. That's crazy, but nice little coin. Cool. No, just come down like, yeah. No, don't, no, not like that. Film me. Got a great little signal here. It's a 90, perfect in the bottom of the hole. We've been around, oh goodness me. We've been around this area loads, but it just shows there's still signals everywhere. Hence, I don't know how I missed that little hammer, because I went all around the area by the tree. But it just goes to show, you've never fully done an area. Right, it's just there. Come on, we want to flick out a nice coin, nice copper coin. I think it should be, because it's a beautiful signal. Oh, it's right there. Oh, goodness, what's that? Ooh, I see a big thing there, but I don't know what it is. I don't want to... Still want to give it some distance, just in case it is something nice. Oh, what is that? Oh, goodness, it's like some big cap. It's definitely old, though. It's got a nice patina on it. Probably 1800s, bit of machinery, but... yeah, not really what we're after. I can't believe this. My dad is on a roll today. I'm being absolutely smashed. I think it's because it's Father's Day. He's doing very well. But look at that. That, I'm pretty sure, is a, I'd say, Victorian soldier's snake buckle and buckle. So how they would have been displayed is that would have been attached to part of the belt, and then the other snake would have gone like that, and then there would have been another one of those like that to secure it together. But that is stunning. That is beautiful. We've never had one of these. We've had quite a few snake buckles. They kind of date back to the kind of 16th century. And then obviously you've got more modern ones from kind of early 1900s in the kind of Victorian period. But that is stunning. There's going to be some nice detail on the snake. But that is amazing. I'll put a little non-dug example there of what a complete one would look like. But we've only got like 5 minutes left, so I'll get this fully cleaned up at the roundup. That is amazing. Next little find here, part of an old penknife. It was an 87, quite scratchy, which makes sense as this bit on the outside is copper and then the blade's iron. But I haven't had one of them in years, I'd say, which is cool. We're just focusing around this little area, and honestly, there's signals everywhere. I had a couple more buckle fragments, buttons, all stuff I'll show you in the roundup. Probably 15, 20 minutes left, sadly, but we've always got next week to come back, because there's definitely more hammers to come out of this field. Hello everybody, and welcome to the roundup. That actually turned out to be quite an amazing day. We had a very mixed amount of finds, had some really cool stuff, as you can see here. I'm going to start off with a couple of things that we didn't actually show you. First of all, this dessert fork here that my dad had, I thought was just quite a cool find. Not too old. And then, just to show you, here's a bunch of the other stuff that we haven't really showed you. The load of pewter buttons there. We did have loads more, but I wasn't going to show you them all because, you know, they're all just pewter buttons. And also, there's a little bit of lead there that I'm not too sure what it is. If anyone knows, please let me know. Completely flat on the back, but it's definitely something. And then also, there's the penknife there. Didn't clean up too well, sadly, but still, pretty cool find. And now moving on to the proper finds. Starting off with this little weight here. I'm not 100% sure what type of weight it is. I thought it was going to be a spindle whorl or some type of spindle whorl, but I'm not too sure. But it's definitely some sort of weight, 1600s, I would say. That's the lead token there, extremely beat. But you can see the lead has gone really white, so it's definitely really old and it's quite crudely made. So I'd say kind of 1400s, to be honest. That's a really cool find. And then, of course, the other lead artefact, this lovely Victorian child's toy. My dad almost thought the soldier or person riding the horse here was a rabbit or a hare. He thought his arm there was his the rabbit's ears, but no, I think the head is just snapped off the top there. But that is a great find. Very happy with that. And then moving on to some slightly older finds. That's that little buckle fragment there. That's probably 1700s. And then this beautiful, if the camera wants to get in focus, Georgian shoe buckle. Lovely find. Put a little bit of polish on it. Sorry, Renaissance wax. And it's come out beautiful. That is amazing. There's a bit of copper in there as well because it's kind of got a little bit of green coming through. But that is an amazing find. And then here is my 14th century buckle. You can see, I think the really cool thing is you can see the age, how it's been used. You can see the little slit there where the pin would have rested. It's definitely been used a lot as it is very beat, but that is an amazing find. Then moving on with the final buckle-ish sort of thing of the day. This lovely Victorian snake buckle. Snake buckles, I mean, the ones that my dad and I have found, they're usually a lot older, 1600s, 1500s. But this one is a slightly more, I say modern, slightly not as old one. And you can see it's still got the clasp, or sorry, the thing that would have been connected to the belt, which is amazing. And as you saw earlier, it would have been had another one of these on the other side, and it would have connected like that, which is amazing. Sadly, it's not full, but that is an amazing find. Again, I put some Renaissance wax. Oh my goodness. I put some Renaissance wax on that, and it's come up absolutely beautiful. And now, moving on to onto the coins. Put that down carefully. Starting off there, little George II halfpenny there. Sadly, completely blank, but just judging by the shape and size, it definitely is. So, mid-1700s. This beautiful little George V halfpenny, 1919. Which is great. Some lovely detail on there, which is splendid. Always love finding these coins, especially when they come out in lovely condition like that. And then, of course, the 1900, 1 cent. Still couldn't believe it. I found that, which is cool. Very, very beat up. So, it's quite upsetting, but still, it's a really cool little find. And then, of course, moving on to the hammered coins. Starting off with this beautiful little Charles I penny. It's a lovely little coin, and it's still in great condition. There we go, you can just see his head there, and then the little eye there for 1, so 1 penny. And Charles I, of course, reigned 1625 to 1649. Haven't got an exact date on this one, sadly, because I haven't had an expert look at it. I haven't put it on a Facebook group yet. To get an exact date, and I can't tell because the mint mark's been clipped off, but it's unusual. I've never seen one with his head like that small, if you know what I mean. But that is stunning. And then, of course, moving on to the very, very old half cut. Beautiful Henry III voided long cross. Again, I haven't got a full ID on this one because it is obviously in half and I can't exactly see his head and get a full ID, but he reigned 1216 to 1272. And that is a beautiful coin. I think it makes it even more special that it's a half cut because we've not got many of those, as I said. I think that's only our 6th one. And then we've never had a quarter cut either. But that is amazing. So thank you very, very much for watching, everybody. I do hope you enjoyed that video. And join me next week where I'll be up in Essex again, seeing our mate Carl back on the silver fill, where I think the last time we did it, I think between 4 of us, we had 8 hammered coins. And Carl's had 2 more since then. So it's going to be a very good day. Hopefully, loads of finds. And especially, loads of hammered coins. But for now, I'll see you all on the next.